Hi and welcome to part 2 of our price analysis on the G999 coin. Okay, so in my previous video, guys, we spoke about the consolidation that we've seen the G999 performing over the last 9 days. If we count this is the 1 day chart. If we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that candle being 9, so let's not count, let's say from the green candle, we're looking at around about 8 days of consolidation that we've seen in the price of the G999. Okay, so let's take a little bit of a closer look at where we are at the moment. So this is today's candle, obviously, and if we look at yesterday and the previous day, so Wednesday and Thursday, we can see that the price did actually break below this Fibonacci support line at 786. And I did say to you guys that if the price of the G999, if the day candle closes below the support, the blue Fibonacci support line, then we'll probably see the price of the coin drop down to this previous low that we have down at around about 11 satoshis, between 11 and 12 satoshis. So on Wednesday we saw the price come down below and close above the Fibonacci support. On Thursday we saw something very similar. The price broke down below and closed again above the Fibonacci support. And where we are today, well, today we can see that this session is in motion as we speak, and you can see the red candle actually bouncing up and down. You can see there's a bit of movement here. Okay, and we've got another 17.5 hours approximately before this candle closes either below or above. So the big question is, what is the price going to do? Are we going to see some more downwards momentum in the price of the G999, or is the price going to be able to stay above the Fibonacci support line that we have here? And also, I heard someone on the community the other day mention that, us guys that are traders that try and analyze the coin, that we just kind of draw lines. I thought it was quite amusing actually to read. I won't mention the person's name, but they, seem to think that with doing technical analysis, it's just a question of drawing lines and guessing your way through it, which is definitely not the case. We, as analysts, we use all forms of historical data to try and determine the price of any coin in any market, in fact. And one would say, well, how do we get to these? What makes the support? Or what makes support lines and what makes resistance lines? So just a quick look. What we'll do is we'll put I'll add a very common indicator that a lot of traders use. It's called a VPVR. Okay, and we'll add that indicator to our chart, and let's just have a look and see if we can, just by closing in here a little bit, just pushing it out a little bit. Let's have a look and see if the indicator is going to give us an idea if there is any support. We'll go from the day candle. We're going to have a look at the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and see if it's showing us any kind of support down at this price. We'll just have a look. Let's see. Okay, well, it is showing that there is a bit of support here. And we've got to keep in mind that there's not a lot of volume or liquidity in the price of the G999 at the moment on the order books, we can see that there's quite a bit of resistance. If the price had to go up to back to where it was 10-11 days ago, when the price was up at 18-19 satoshis, we can see that it has created some resistance in the order book here. But where we are today at the moment, it's not showing very much support, and we can actually see that. Let's just go back to the 1 day. We can actually see that in the price movement, the live price movement as we speak. Sorry, let me just scroll in again, guys. Sorry about this. As you can see here, the price again is threatening to come below the Fibonacci support line. Obviously, this being a day candle might take a bit of time. Also, quickly before, I don't want to make this video also too long, guys, so I want to show you another interesting thing. If we move on to a different chart, okay, this is still the same G999 Bitcoin pairing. Here we are on a clean chart, and I did show you the other day. So we're looking at the Heiken-Ashi candles, which are trend reversal candles, and we can clearly see, if we put a regression tool on there, we can see, okay, so from there to the first, that was a bear trend, bearish market. We go from there, we went into a bull market for a period of time. There you can clearly, sorry, 1 second. Go from there to there. We can see that was very bullish. And if you have a look at the last month or so, the price has been very bearish, basically been the last month or so. And this is going according to the Heiken-Ashi candles. Okay, now I'd like to bring in another. I'm going to remove this, and I'd like to bring in the exponential, the moving average exponential ribbon, and just show you guys something very interesting that I actually noticed on this. So if we bring in the moving average exponential ribbon, okay, we can see here that on the actual ribbon we are only seeing 7 moving averages. Now there is a total of, when you have a full ribbon, we should see a total of actually, let's take away the volume here, we don't need that, so we can count them. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines to create a full ribbon, and at the moment we are only seeing 7. Now what does that mean? It means that the data, we don't have enough data so far to create a full ribbon, and I'll show you that. If we put a measurement from the very first day that the coin went onto BTC, we measure from there to where we are today, we can see we've only got 52 days. So the ribbon actually starts, the moving averages start on 20 day, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 and 55. So we're missing 55, and if we have a look, we are 52 days in to the actual data, which means is in another 3 days, because we need 55 days, in another 3 days we will have a complete ribbon, and this we'll be able to start collecting data on using the exponential moving average exponential ribbon as an indicator as to where we stand in the price, stand in the price in the market. So if you any traders out there know, probably well, you obviously know this. I'm going to just quickly explain this for the sake of people who are not traders. So it kind of means that we use the exponential ribbons and moving averages to determine the trend of the market. So candles that are below the ribbon, the moving averages, are obviously a seller's market. We're in a bearish market, and candles being above the ribbon means we're in a buyer's market, means that the trend is very bullish. So I thought I'd just share that with you guys quickly. It's very interesting to see the actual data growing as time goes on. And as I said, we don't have a lot of data for analysis because the prices, the coin has only been on, in fact, HPT. This is really the only data that I have at the moment to do any type of tech analysis. And okay, so the big question is coming back to our main chart, and you can see there is a bit of volatility in the price today, and there has been for the last few days. We are in a period of consolidation, and the big question here, guys, is will the price be able to stay above the Fibonacci support line, or will it close below, come and retest this price down here at 11 Satoshis, and then our support would now become a resistance level if the price had to turn up again. Alright, well, I hope that you guys have found this video informative, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next one. We'll probably be doing a third video, part 3, in the next day or so, and we'll keep an eye on the price of the G999 and where it's heading in the next few days. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.